Webster's defines credibility as the ability to inspire belief, but it isn't easy to measure or quantify. I'm Kellie Gordon, and I'm a communications consultant for Return Leverage. I'm going to talk about credibility and communication, so more specifically, how they work together. I believe credibility is positively correlated to success in every single sphere of life. How do you avoid losing credibility in the business world? I think it starts with an effective communication strategy. Communications and credibility are so inextricably intertwined that it's really hard to have one without the other. If you want to increase credibility, in fact, focus on your communication strategy. Effective communications really begins with the 4 C's. The 4 C's of communications are competence, compassion, character, and consistency. Competence in communications really focuses about your ability to do the job and communicate that you can do the job well. That means speaking the language of your client or consumer, knowing the language they use, speaking it well, knowing the questions to ask. All of this speaks to your credibility in your audience. The second C in effective communications is compassion. That might sound like it's misplaced. Maybe compassion and communications don't go together, but they absolutely do. You might have heard the expression, people don't care what you know until they know that you care. This is important, especially in crisis communications, but all communications, both internal and external. The third C in effective communications is character. Character means aligning your actions with your words. It's living by high standards and high values. It's delivering when you say you will. It's integrity. This means not only following through on your commitments, but making sure that you're doing what you're asking other people to do. And finally, credibility in communications includes consistency. Consistency means that you're using the same tone, the same voice, the same type of messaging in every email, every ad, every brochure, every billboard, every tagline, every time. Thanks for joining me. If you'd like to know more about Return Leverage, go to returnleverage.com.